I've been analyzing the lives of successful people, and what I have learned is that they all live by the rules. She is a South African beauty pageant. She is the current Miss Universe, and she was recently crowned Miss South Africa 2019. She is so beautiful and very smart. Who can it be if not Zozibini Tumzi? I would like us to go through her top 7 rules that she lives by to succeed in life. Rule number 1.
So my mom is originally from Edutwa, in a village there, Salota, and she's a teacher there, and my dad worked there as well. And so I went to my primary schooling at Edutwa, and then during weekends would go Gutsolo. So it was really me balancing, two of those places where my mom and dad are from. And growing up there is absolutely amazing. I think I wouldn't have turned out to be the way that I am if I hadn't grown up where I grew up. Humility and kindness and hard work is really our way of life, back at home, and it really shaped me to be the person that I am today. And so walking in with those traits and those things that I learned into the real world and meeting, other new people, it really helped me a lot along the way.
Rule number 2.
You have a resilient spirit. I'm saying that because you participated in 2017 in the Miss SA pageant, and you made it to the semi-finalists,
yes,
right? And you came back. Or other people might not necessarily have that courage. Where does that spirit come from?
Sure. Probably from my mom and dad, just their lessons growing up, them teaching me that if you hear people saying no to you 10 times and give up, then you're never going to make it in life. You have to hear people say no to you at least 100 times before you can actually get to where you want to get. And I knew that me getting a no then was not a no, it was a not right now situation. It might happen possibly later. It might not even happen through the Miss South Africa pageant. It might have happened some other way, but I knew that at some point something was going to happen because I believed in it and because I worked extremely hard, to get to that place. So yeah, hearing no once is not a thing for me. I'm used to rejection at this point. I really am.
Rule number 3.
And there's also a voice note that came through, so let's hear that one.
What would she say to the 16-year-old her who didn't know that one day she'd be Miss SA? How would she encourage her? How would she motivate her? How would she, because she knows where she is today and what she went through, how would she keep that teenage girl hopeful?
Sure, to my 16-year-old self, who was still in high school, still a bit shy, still wasn't confident in herself, still didn't think that maybe she would be here today. I would tell her that you are about to go through a lot of things. You are still going to hit a lot of rocky bottoms and a lot of high highs. And I'll just tell her, to just be more confident in herself, really. That's the one message I tell her, that it's still going to be amazing, that she's still going to inspire, a lot of people, even though it wasn't her intention, but it's going to happen, and that she needs to be ready and she needs to, welcome the challenge and just try to work towards being the woman that other 16-year-olds should look up to in the future. So my mom is originally from Edutwa, in a village there, Salota, and she's a teacher there, and my dad worked there as well. And so I went to my primary schooling at Edutwa, and then during weekends would go Gutsolo. So it was really me balancing, two of those places where my mom and dad are from. And growing up there is absolutely amazing. I think I wouldn't have turned out to be the way that I am if I hadn't grown up where I grew up. Humility and kindness and hard work is really our way of life, back at home, and it really shaped me to be the person that I am today.
Rule number 4.
And your win has made women so proud, the young, the old. And we've got a mama who sent a message that, Mtanami, you have to make sure that you read this for Zozi.
Okay.
It's written in Xhosa. It says, Kuwe Zozibini, ndingathi kuni okokuqala kuwe qobokazana lingalala endleleni yazini kunyembelekile siyazi ngawe kwanga uNkulunkulu anganawe kuze umhlaba ungakuguquli kwanga izethembiso zakho zingaphumelela ngamane uNkulunkulu akwenze umzekelo kwabasakhulayo kuze nabo balwele ikamva eliqhakazileyo njengawe qhawekazi nzwakazi yamigxobhozo. That is just so beautiful. Yeah. It's an encouragement from a mother who is also a listener of Channel Africa, wishing Zozibini well, and that the rain, will not change her, and she will still stand up for what is right and continue to shine. What do you say to that?
Yo, firstly, ndiyabulela kakhulu mama. I've been seeing a lot of messages like that, and it's starting to really sink in that this is not just about me. The win was never, about me. It was for us. It was for the people and for their children as well. I mean, I got a message of a woman who said her 4-year-old was extremely excited when I won because I looked like her. And it means so much to me because then it means it's a beacon of hope really for people to know that they too, no matter where they come from, can dream big because we come from a place of broken dreams really. In fact, we're not even allowed to dream where we come from because it's quite difficult to follow up on your dreams because of circumstances. And so for me to be standing here as a beacon of hope to people, I still feel like I'm undeserving. I feel like I'm young and it touches me so much that what I did has touched so many people as well. And I'm so grateful for it and I don't take it for granted in any way. And I just hope that throughout my reign I'll make those people proud to, be from where we come from.
Rule number 5.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is red.
What does ambition mean to you?
Ambition to me means going for your goals no matter what and not letting anyone stop you.
Rule number 6.
So a woman like you becomes an inspiration to many people and young girls in particular. And one of the hashtags that you are pushing at the moment is hashtag being fearless. Talk us through that a little bit.
Absolutely. So that's a campaign, a collaboration between myself and First for Women. And I always tell people when we speak about fear, we don't speak about the absence of it, but our ability to push, through whatever fears that we go through. And I feel like this is something that we have as women. It's inherent in us. And so I always remind young girls to push through it. You can never really achieve your goals if you aren't fearless. I could have never, been Miss Universe if I wasn't fearless. And so I think it's so, so important for us to remember that, whenever you're scared of trying something new, whenever you're scared of pushing for whatever goal that it is, remember to be fearless and to push through whatever it is. And so that's what the message is about. That's what First for Women stands for. And that's what I stand for as well, putting women first every time.
Rule number 7.
All right, you're an international being now, and as I said, New York, global village all by itself. What have you learned now as you've been exposed to all of this that you will bring back as life lessons to South Africa? And for a lot of us here who perhaps look out there and think it's all bigger and better out there.
True. I think earlier on we spoke about how New York, it's such a melting pot of everything. It's diversity. It's the people here, they're so driven. You walk out to the streets and everyone is busy trying to get to somewhere. And that's something that I've learned from this place, to always have somewhere to go, to always have plans and to never really rest. And it's also a city of dreams. People come here to realize their dreams. And I hope that that's something that we continue to do as South Africans as well, to not stop believing in the power of our dreams, and to also know that we have to work so much harder to get there. You know, dreaming and not doing anything is just dreams. But if we dream and work hard towards it, then we can definitely accomplish anything. So that's what I've learned from this place, to really dream bigger than I thought I could ever imagine, and then also work 10 times harder to get there.
Somewhere, somehow, someone saw something. So much for science, so soon for sorry and sorrow. You will strangely understand it, sometime and someday. For some, know that this is Prince Mo-Africa, an amiable agathist, advice artist for affluence of affiliation and affinity. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you want more videos, subscribe on my YouTube channel, Prince Mo-Africa, and also like my Facebook page, Prince Mo-Africa as well. But most importantly, I would like you to please share this video. Please share it. And lastly, just comment and tell me what you think about the video. Thank you so much.